Sorry. Looks like I broke the internet. Let's see if it'll go live. Okay, good. Looks like I broke the internet. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay, but we're back. This is part 2. I'm putting that in the comments. Okay, just love that. Okay, so celebrating the fact that Facebook Live broke down. This is what we gotta do. We gotta practice what we preach. Okay, so think about during the day and think about those little bits of control that you can bring in, okay? Because we don't wanna go around like controlling other people or getting agitated at other people or, like I said, going back into the fix urgency thing. We wanna be thinking of fun, creative ways to get control. Can you eat your lunch outside? Can you go put your feet outside for 2 seconds? Can you go for some exercise? Can you do a little dance in the house in between whatever work it is that you're doing? Can you set up a sacred space? Anything that you can think of, leave it in the comments that can gain some of that control during the day, okay? Then from there, from a relaxed state, okay, so if you were watching part 1 of the video, the Facebook Live or the replay before it cut off, from this relaxed state, what would feel really amazing to help you relax in the evening? Okay, so that you then are setting yourself up for a better tomorrow. Does that mean thinking about the day? Like for me, it is looking at my calendar and going, okay, these are the things that are coming up for me today so that I'm not rushing in the morning to think about them. I already am thinking about my intentions and my schedule. Another pro tip that I love to share with my clients is we want to be what I call like brain unloading and forgiving in the evening. If there was anything that didn't go well, we want to literally release this. So you can shake it off your body. You can be like, okay, let go of it. We can get into a state where we go into like meditation. One of my wonderful friends that I just did the podcast with, Dr. Bree, the podcast is called Lady Bits. It was a wonderful, I've done 2 podcasts with her now. One about urgency and how it affects pelvic health, and living urgently affects pelvic health. And then we just did one about core confidence. But what she was describing to me is like literally going through in a meditation and kind of just releasing and then bringing all the way to the floor, just anything that just didn't serve you today, just letting it go. If there are thoughts that come in, jot them down on a sheet of paper and let them go. Okay? Letting go any of the news that you saw, thinking creatively of how you can let anything that was negative come in, that you can release it, because otherwise it's going to stay with you and it's going to filter into the next day. And then can you go into a gratitude practice, okay? And this could take just a few moments. Maybe you want to read something. Maybe you want a cup of tea in the evening. Maybe you need something warm. Maybe even though you don't normally do it, but take a shower in the evening just to kind of wash everything away and start fresh the new day. It's really important when we've had these failures, these perceived rejections, or that something is, just not going well and we keep running up against a wall. There are ways to make sure that we are not going just fight or flight into this urgency stress response that we like to get into. When you do that, just to recap, it is not going to put you on the fast track to taking care of yourself. Instead, it puts you on the fast track of getting frustrated, agitated, taking it out on other people, really pushing yourself and almost self-sabotaging yourself, and then you're not really open to the possibility of what's coming to you. Celebrate when something doesn't go well. Do a happy dance about it. One of my very beloved friends and mentors, Mama Girl, her last painting, if I can get my can't do it. Last way I'm going. There it is. Okay, right up there. And then actually her picture is, can I get this? No, I can't. Over there. But she was sharing with me, and whenever we would get together, we just would dance and celebrate and laugh and hoot and holler. And a lot of times it was because stuff wasn't going well, and we knew that if it wasn't going well, that something amazing was about to be on the other side of that. So it is a trick of the trade. You are rewiring your brain when you're doing this, okay? So set the intentions of how you want your day to go. And when it doesn't go that way, reshift it, look at it in a whole new way, look at it in a way that is actually for your good instead of for your failure and demise. And it is amazing what will come to you. Okay, next week is going to be all about core confidence, and there is a handout that will go with that. I'm really excited to share it with you. If you have questions, comments, leave it in the comments here, or you can directly message me. Okay, if you have not joined, this is also being posted in the Wild and Bright Sanctuary. But if you have not yet joined the Wild and Bright Sanctuary, that is my free private group that is really where I am pouring out a lot of my resources and energy and encouragement. It is a beautiful, inspirational community. And the sanctuary is the innermost recess of our core and where we can learn to be authentic and peaceful and calm, but effective and productive and living out our authentic passions and truths. On Thursday, so if you're watching this, today is the 19th, on Thursday of May at 8:30 Eastern Time in the evening, I'm going to be doing a live interview in the Wild and Bright Sanctuary with Laura Craig. Laura Craig, Laura Gordon, she is an amazing astrologist and artist, of course, but she is an amazing astrologist, and her and I are going to be digging into my astrology, but also specifically how you can be using astrology to find your soul's purpose in this time. So, because a lot of us are being called to that right now. A lot of us are rubbing up against some hard things, okay? We're kind of running into some walls, and it's all common and it's all for your good, I promise you. If you want to dive deeper with this and you would like to set up a session with me, you can reach me at drsarasmith.com and set up a complimentary session. I will let you know that as far as I know, I'm basically working on the beginning of a wait list right now for my clients. But in the future, very near future, I might have some openings. So please, I'm here to support you if I can. And really thank you for joining me for catching part 1 and part 2. Talk to y'all soon.